Hi guys, welcome back. It's St. Patrick's week. So our next craft is an end of the rainbow twirler. Now you can punch a hole in this, put some string and hang it from the ceiling. The leprechauns hide their pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And so that's what we're making here. Here's the pot of gold, the rainbow. So we're going to start off with just a paper plate, and we're going to paint it rainbow style like we did back in Weather Week. We painted some rainbows. So we're going to start off. If you remember, the colors from then were purple, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. You can add indigo if you like. I'm just doing the 6 colors, so that's up to you. So what I did is I started by painting like a little half circle of purple, but you can start with any color that you want, like that. Now I'm just gonna start adding the other colors. So I'm gonna do some blue next. And then green. I'm using several brushes so I don't have to rinse them out as often, but you don't have to. You can use one. Just keep rinsing it out between colors so your colors are bright. Okay. Then our next color is yellow. Now we are going to paint both sides of our plate. So we're going to, after we paint the first side, we're going to have to stop and let it dry. And then we will flip it over and paint the other side. So you are actually painting a rainbow on both sides of your plate. Okay, our next color is orange. After that, so squeeze a little of that out there. So I like doing these thinner lines. I did try on the one I'll show you in a minute with some thicker lines, but when I did the lines that were about the width of the paintbrush, I was able to get 2 full rainbows in. When I did the wider ones, I didn't get a full 2 rainbows in. So it's up to you, whatever you want to do with it. If you want more colors, you're going to use thinner lines, and less colors, you can go thicker. So now we're at the top of the rainbow. And as you can see on this one, after I got to the red, I started over again. Dry my brush off real good, and I'm going to do the purple. Oops. Okay, so you're going to do that the rest of the thing, and like I said, you're going to let it dry and then paint the other side. So So our rainbow plate is done. One of the other things we have to do is our pot of gold. That's at the end of the rainbow. Okay, this one didn't come with a template either. Neither of my projects this week did, so I made one. So I've cut out the pot. So I'm just going to place this on a piece of black foam. You can use construction paper if you want. And trace this out. Cut my pot of gold out of here. Okay, so there's my pot of gold. And then got these little round circles. I had originally traced a button. And what I'm going to do is on the one I showed you, I had done 4. And then I folded it over, so I ended up with 8 coins, 4 on each side. And that seemed to work about right. So I'll go and do that again. Just going to fold the piece of foam in half with my circles there. Okay. I'm just going to sit there and cut the pairs of coins out. Those two are still attached. Doesn't matter, it can be attached, I guess. Alrighty. I'm going to take my glue. I'm just going to put a little glue on the back of the, glue them at the top. Of my pot. Okay, now I'm going to flip the pot over. Glue the other. Okay. So now the last part we have to do is to make the twirly. So just take your plate, and if you want more twirls in it, then you're gonna cut it thinner, but we're gonna just keep cutting around. We don't want to cut all the way across. We're just cutting around the edges. This one is, I'm doing much thinner than the first one, so it's going to be a longer twirl. This is the length of this one, because I did real thick. You can see this one's much longer. So then I'm just going to take this and just kind of stick it in there behind some of the coins where it's glued. You're going to let it dry, and then, like I said, you punch a hole with a hole punch up there. Put some yarn or ribbon through and hang that up. So I hope you guys have fun doing this. If you got it someplace where it could catch a breeze, it may even start to spin for you. All right, guys, have fun.